Hello there, a lot to get through this evening, and we're going to find some big contrasts in some continents around the world. Not least in North America, where across many western areas it's dry, sunny and a lot of heat, wildfires, heat wave warnings. There are a few showers around, but it's the cloud in the east that's bringing most of the rain, and that's still bringing some wet weather for eastern Canada on Friday. Some warm winds pushing up from Texas should lift the temperatures in the sunshine in New York over the next few days, and it is much drier across the plains where it has been very wet and some extensive flooding. And talking of flooding, this is actually southeastern parts of China, Jiangxi province, where we've had some very wet weather over the past few days. Earlier on this week led to flooded scenes like this. It is the wet season. We'd expect it to rain, but it's been much wetter than normal. And there is more rain to come in the outlook for the next few days. Looks like there's some drier weather on the way because the rain band is moving its way down into Taiwan and across Japan. It may well lead to some flooding here, also turning wetter in the Philippines. Now, this is a dust storm in South Asia, in Delhi. Very noisy. You can't really see very much at all if you're stuck under one of these. And they're quite common at this time of the year. Got a lot of heat building up ahead of the southwesterly monsoon and ahead of this area of cloud in the Arabian Sea. This is our very powerful cyclone Vayu. Now, the centre of the storm is unlikely to make landfall now in the western side of Gujarat. It's very close to the coast, so the winds have really been picking up. The rain has been driving in, and we could get 100-mile-an-hour gusts. Southwesterly monsoon, though, should tend to push its way northwards up the western side of India and bring some rain. But ahead of that, further east and across central India, it's all about the heat. Heat wave warnings are likely once again in the next few days. Warnings of heavy rain, though, on Wednesday here in northern parts of Italy. All these scenes are a result of some tremendous downpours, some more snow melt and everything pouring down from the mountains. Those were the storm clouds on Wednesday. Since then, they've swept their way northwards. You can see that explosion of cloud. That's produced some severe thunderstorms earlier on today, and that's been marching its way up towards the Baltic, where we've still got some wet weather here actually on Friday. That's going to extend its way into Moscow. Still some showers across western parts of Europe. The weather should be starting to improve in some areas. A lot of heat, though, further east once again. And it's been record-breaking heat in some areas through Latvia into Belarus. We've also had some really hot sunshine here in Poland. People out enjoying that warmth. And over the next few days, well, we'll see a few storms arriving, perhaps in Warsaw and Prague, before the temperatures recover again next week. We're also going to find temperatures rising in Paris and significantly in Madrid in the sunshine. Once again, here in the UK, it's been scenes of flooding, but the rain is easing off a bit in the next few days and it should be turning warmer.
Parts of the country have experienced treacherous conditions today due to intense rainfall and flooding. The East Midlands faced the brunt of the heavy rain, with some having to be rescued from their cars in floodwaters in Nottinghamshire. 18 flood warnings remain in place across England and Wales. But the good news is, for the first time this week, there are no Met Office warnings in place as the weather looks set to improve.